When is the most dangerous time in a young man's life? So, when is the most dangerous time for a young man? Well, if you are a guy like me, you probably did your best in school. You followed the rules. You were a nice guy. You did the things that you were told you were supposed to do. And me being a kid growing up in the church, a lot of that had to do with treating people the way that you want to be treated. Do your best to be a upstanding citizen. And for the average guy, and I consider myself, somewhat average, For the average guy, you follow the rules and you do all the things that you're told you're supposed to. And as it turns out, you just live your life. It's not very eventful. You probably ask some girls out. You probably have difficulty, like the average guy, getting attention from, the average girl. And you continue on this path while you're showing up to work and you're doing your best and you're advancing. So while most men are living this kind of mundane life in their 20s, until their early 30s, they're probably having somewhat moderate success, with dating, maybe even less than that, most likely. And then you enter this period where all of a sudden things change a little bit. And by this change, what I mean is your contemporaries, the people that are your same age, that are females, they had the options. They were able to do all the things, go all the places, and have all the fun in their 20s, because older men or people with money or whatever, they fell into their view of attention. And all of a sudden, you reach this period where some of those women are looking to settle down. And this is when it's dangerous for you guys. Remember, a lot of men don't have a lot of experience. Most men don't. From between 16 and 30, 35. You just don't have that much experience. You're growing, you don't have any money, you don't have any resources. It's very hard to get attention, right? However, on the other side, you look and you see your contemporaries and they're having the times of their lives. They're traveling and they're getting things for free and they have multiple suitors, and you look at their Instagram and you're just amazed at how many likes and messages and replies and that they're getting, and it's almost hard to believe that you are the same person sitting across from this person in a classroom. Well, lo and behold, when you get to the time when it's quote unquote settling down time, this is when guys can get to a situation where they can meet someone who's looking to settle down, and you might have the best 1 month of sex in your life with that particular person. Then what do you do? And that's what makes this time so dangerous, because it's very difficult to have an enduring relationship with someone who has had a lot of experiences with a lot of different people, and you are the person that's bookending that play period, that fun period. Because more likely than not, you're going to get into the mundane routine of go to work, come home, take care of the family, take care of kids, have a couple of vacations here and there, and then back to the mundane, go to work, raise a family. And it's very possible that might get boring. And this is where the dangerous part comes in. If you reach this period and your woman, who might have 1 or 2 kids, and she knows that you're dependable, she says, maybe I want to go have some more fun. And who gets to pay for all of that? That's going to be you. So guys, this is what I'm telling you to do with this video. Now, I want you to go back and think about all the things that society told that young girl that was 19 or 20. What do we tell young women these days? Explore your options. Keep your options open. Have fun. You only live once. Don't let anyone tie you down. See the world. I want you to take all of that advice and apply it to yourself when you reach that status of being dependable. You're making your own money. You finally gotten on your feet, and you start seeing people come to you looking at you like, wow, this is a dependable person that I could rely on for taking care of me. Apply those principles. You're the prize. You should maximize your options. You only live once. All of that stuff that you hear told to younger women, apply that to yourself, and you will see things much differently. Think of yourself when you're in your late 20s, early 30s, maybe even mid 30s, or whenever. Think of yourself as that young girl just turning 20 years old. You just turned 20 and you open up your phone and your Instagram is going crazy. You open up a dating app and you have 15 people that are asking you for dates. That's you now. So don't settle. Maximize your options. Live your life. Do what's best for you. That is the only fair exchange in all of this. Years ago, what would have happened is that you would have seen your contemporary and you would have gotten married fresh out of high school, maybe while you're in college or maybe right out of college. And at 23, 24, you start having a family and you can minimize all of that relationship damage and all of those issues that would have come with being apart and doing all that time, all of that dating that you would have endured. Instead, you would have spent those times together building memories. But what's happening more and more now is women are building those memories away from you. And so you have to understand what's at stake when it's